Welcome to Forza Friday. As you can see, we've got two great Italian/American cars for the next 2 weeks. The Pantera. John, tell us about the Pantera.
Yeah, the Tomaso Panteras, great cars, Italian design and American engine and ZF gearbox drivetrain. So very bulletproof and just great looking cars, and you can do anything you want with them from a point of modification or just keep them stock.
And we're going to profile a stock one and a modified one on Forza Friday, coming up next on the Fast Lane Car. Sounds great.
Thank you. Just a little. They don't have the greatest turning radius, that's for sure.
And I bet it's all manual, right? There's no power or anything.
All manual. It does have power brakes, but you know they're.
How many speed transmission? 5?
It's a 5.
Yeah, and I like this little gate. It's like an old Ferrari.
Yes, exactly. It does have the Italian gated shifter, so it's pretty good there.
All right.
Get out of the rocks a little bit here.
Yeah, you don't want to. How is it to drive?
It drives really well, actually. It does a little bit of darting around because of the fat tires. It doesn't really fit the road ruts very well. So
yeah.
There's a little bit of it, but nothing obviously strange about it. It tracks really well, drives well.
Does it get pretty hot in here?
Not too bad.
Not too bad? Considering the engine's right back there.
It's a little unnerving. It's
a
little unsettling right there behind your head, but I've done a lot of sound deadening and heat deadening material. I put a lot of that in here, so it's it's pretty covered as far as that goes as well.
What's your favorite part of owning this car?
Really for myself, it's been fulfilling that dream that I had. To actually be able to go out in the garage and see it there, and then go drive around and enjoy it, and and share it with other people as well. It's nice to take it to shows and see people's reactions, and I really enjoy that other people like the car as well.
What was the racing history of this car? You said they raced them, or this was a race car?
Yes, it was a privateer car that raced throughout California, Southern California, actually. The guy that was racing it, I didn't really have any results from it, so I don't really know how it did. The gentleman that had it passed away and left it to his son. He really didn't have any interest in it. So. And
who did they race against? Ferraris and Lamborghinis at the time?
Actually, yes, they raced against the Porsches.
Okay.
A lot of the Porsches, the Ferrari Daytonas, Competiciones, and a lot of those types of things.
How many were made? What's the total run?
7,260 were made.
And I assume a lot of them got crashed.
I'm sure, yeah.
And oh yeah, there you go. That's the fun part.
She runs pretty good.
Yeah, she runs really good. What have you done to it? You said you've done some things to it.
Well, really minor. I mean, there's it's almost not even worth mentioning because there's the black stripes on the car.
Yeah.
And then there's the these mirrors.
Yeah.
And this thing on the windshield, the Tomaso, that's not original. The louvers on the back aren't original. The paint, I don't know if I mentioned that already. The paint's not original, but the paint's about 30 years old. I think he painted it right after he got it. So those things don't make it very. It's almost not even worth commenting because they're so minute, and the lines are all the same.
I feel like I'm stepping back into 1972.
Yeah, don't say that. Don't say you're going back in time, because that's like probably the worst thing I hear about this car all the time.
Why is that?
They mistake it with a DeLorean.
Oh. Well, that's just wrong.
Yeah.
That is just wrong, because this is obviously a sexy car, whereas a DeLorean is a cute car.
Yeah.
But no one would mistake it as sexy. At least I wouldn't.
I like Huey Lewis, that's for sure.
Yeah. You know, it's fast. I can tell already it's fast.
Well, it's just,
Yeah.
And
There's a sense of you're right over the front wheels.
you're
And
down low.
You're down low, and there's much of a front end on it.
No, you really.
What's the farthest you've taken it?
Well, we've driven it to Phoenix. We drove it to Phoenix last
From
year.
Colorado, yeah.
From here.
Was
yeah.
it fine?
It was fine, yeah.
Yeah.
But, on the way back last year, the speedometer cable broke, which just
there were worse things.
over time. Yeah, there was no problem getting home. Obviously,
Speaking of speedometer cables, how many miles?
it's got 75,000 plus original.
75,000 baby miles.
Miles. Yeah, very absolutely. It's not been driven hard, and it's been driven more for enjoyment, you know. And I think some of the other modifications that guys make on them, you can take them out on the racetrack and have some fun a little bit if you want.
And these are going up in value now, aren't they?
That's from what I've heard.
Yeah.
They have, yeah. I mean,
Do you know how much this guy would be worth?
it's probably worth around 40 or in the high 30s. Is my wild guess.
Could be more. This is so original.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't know if that's something that's that desirable or not. I kind of like what Mark's done on his car, and there's a number of other guys here locally in Colorado that have done things on their cars that really make a big difference in looks and handling and performance.
But you know what? There's a saying: cars only original ones, right?
Yeah,
Or
true.
new ones, yeah. And once you change it, you've changed it forever. It's hard to bring it back.
Yeah.
You know, this seems like it's very drivable. It's much more livable, right? The engine doesn't like hammer the back of your head.
No, you can still talk, and you know, there's no radio, so we do enjoy the noise from the engine, and it's very drivable, and I really believe that an important part to having a car, any car, is that you want to get out and drive it. That's the whole idea. We really pride ourselves on being able to make trips like that to Phoenix. We've had a lot of fun with each other, talking and enjoying father-son time together.